My child, listen closely, for I am speaking to the deepest part of you, to the quiet place in your soul where secrets are kept and sorrows are hidden. I know your heart. I have known it from the moment I first thought of you, long before the foundations of the world were laid. And it is because I know it so intimately that I see the shadow that has fallen across it. Yes, a tender sadness has reached me, a message carried on the whispers of my angels, those celestial guardians I have appointed to walk beside you, to light your path, and to minister to your spirit. They have come to me not with an accusation, but with a report of love and concern. They have told me what I already know. Your heart is not experiencing the fullness of joy I have destined for you. There is a hollow ache within you, an echo of unfulfillment that reverberates in your quiet moments. You feel it when the world grows silent at night, and you feel it in the midst of a crowd, a sense of being apart, of searching for something you cannot name. I see how you strive to be close to me, my child. Your devotion is a fragrance that pleases me, a song that my heart recognizes. I see every prayer you whisper, every time you turn your thoughts toward me, every act of love you offer in my name. I acknowledge and cherish this beautiful connection between us, but your devotion to me does not blind me to your pain. In fact, it makes me even more aware of the struggle within you. I see that your heart is not filled with the boundless, unshakable joy that I long to give you. It is as if you are standing by the shore of a great ocean of my love, yet you only allow yourself to dip your toes in, afraid to be overwhelmed, or perhaps convinced that you are not worthy of its depths. The news from my messengers confirms this. You are wrestling with a profound sadness. Your spirit feels heavy, burdened by weights that you were never meant to carry alone. This feeling of being unfulfilled is a deep and persistent yearning, a spiritual thirst that the world has failed to quench. And though you love me, and I know you do, this internal battle leaves you weary. I want you to hear me now in this moment. I see your pain. I have not turned my face from you. Your sorrow has not gone unnoticed. It is not a distant, faint signal that barely reaches my throne. It is a powerful cry that resonates in my very being. Every sigh that escapes your lips when you think no one is listening, I hear it as if it were a shout. Every silent tear that traces a path down your cheek in the dark, I gather it as a precious jewel. Every moment your spirit feels fragile, as if it might shatter from the slightest pressure, I am there, holding it together with my own strength. You may feel that your cries are lost in the vastness of the cosmos, but I tell you, I am not a distant God, enthroned in an inaccessible heaven. I am here, closer to you than your own breath, nearer than your next heartbeat. My presence enfolds you like a seamless garment of love, a fortress of peace around your soul. Do not mistake my patience for apathy, or my silence for absence. There are times I am silent not because I am not listening, but because I am inviting you into a deeper quiet, a stillness where you can learn to hear my voice not in the whirlwind or the fire, but in the gentle whisper that speaks directly to your heart. I am speaking to you now, through this tender impulse you feel, this inner voice that reads these words and recognizes them as truth. I am calling you to remember that my love for you is not a fleeting emotion. It is a relentless, eternal, and foundational reality. My care for you is infinite, boundless, and unconditional. I understand the immense weight you carry on your shoulders. I know the burdens you have willingly taken upon yourself out of love and duty, and I also know the secret burdens you carry in shame or fear, the ones you try to hide even from yourself. I am aware of every expectation that has been placed upon you, by others and by yourself, that weighs you down like a yoke of iron. I have felt every disappointment that has pierced your soul like a shard of glass, leaving a wound that continues to ache. Yet in the face of all this, I say to you now with all the authority of your Creator, your value is not and has never been determined by the outcome of your circumstances. Your worth is not measured by your successes or your failures, nor is it subject to the fickle judgment of others. You are precious to me simply because I have made you. You are beloved because I have called you into existence with a word of love. You are mine. You do not need to perform for my affection. You do not need to earn my favor. You do not need to strive for my attention. You have it completely and eternally. You are already infinitely loved with a love that is perfect, holy, and will never fail you. It is true, my child, that joy has been like a butterfly, always fluttering just beyond your reach. You have pursued it with a sincere heart, but you have sought it in places that are not designed to contain it. You have looked for lasting joy in fleeting moments, in the praise of others, in material possessions that fade and decay, and in achievements that are forgotten tomorrow. You have tried to build a house for your joy on the shifting sands of this world. But I tell you now, the fullness of joy, the kind of joy that anchors your soul in any storm, cannot be found in the world alone. It is not an external commodity. It dwells in me. And because I dwell in you, it also dwells in the very depths of your own soul, in that sacred inner sanctum where I first breathed life into you. The emptiness you feel, this profound and gnawing yearning in your heart, is not a sign that something is wrong with you. It is a holy ache. It is the whisper of my presence, the echo of my spirit within you, calling you to come home. It is a divine homing signal, reminding you that your heart was made for me, and it will be restless until it rests fully in me. I am inviting you right now to open your heart to me without fear. I am asking you to surrender the fragments of your brokenness, the shards of your disappointment, the weight of your weariness. Let me into those locked rooms of your heart. Let me hold your pain, and in return, let me fill you with a joy that does not fade with the setting sun, a peace that surpasses all human understanding, a love that casts out all fear. Do not be afraid of your sadness. It is not your enemy. Your sorrow is not a mark of failure or a sign of spiritual weakness. It does not mean you are unworthy. On the contrary, your capacity for sorrow is a testament to the depth and beauty of your heart. It reveals your profound capacity to feel, to love, and to desire what is good, what is true, and what is eternal. It shows that your spirit has not grown numb or cynical. Even in your pain, especially in your pain, I am at work. I am the master potter, and your heart is the clay upon my wheel. You feel the pressure, the spinning, the shaping, and from your perspective, it may feel like you are being broken or undone. But from my perspective, I see the raw material from which exquisite beauty will emerge. What you perceive as brokenness, I see as the preparation for a greater wholeness. The heaviness you carry now will, in my perfect time, be lifted. And when it is, you will find that your heart has been strengthened, refined, and made capable of holding and giving a greater, more profound love than you ever imagined possible. You find yourself wondering, why does this sadness persist? Why does fulfillment always seem just beyond my grasp? My child, understand that there is a sacred purpose in every moment of longing. There is a divine reason I sometimes allow you to feel the ache of what is missing. It is never to punish you. It is never to abandon you to despair. Rather, it is a tool of love. It is to teach your heart to seek me with a greater earnestness, to show you the insufficiency of all other loves, to remind you that only in me will your heart find its complete and lasting rest. In the waiting, in the emptiness, in the yearning, you are being invited into a deeper intimacy with me. This is not a test to be passed, but an invitation to be accepted. Do not turn away from this invitation, even when it feels difficult, even when the path is shrouded in mist, even when it is profoundly uncomfortable. The path to the fullness of your heart, to the joy you so deeply crave, passes through the valleys of trust, through the gates of surrender, and through the humble, honest recognition that you cannot fill this sacred void on your own. Remember, my child, that your devotion, even when it feels weak and strained, has not gone unnoticed. Every quiet prayer whispered from a weary heart, every small act of love offered when you felt you had nothing left to give, every gentle gesture of kindness you have shown to another, even the ones you deemed too small or insignificant to matter, you see them all. I gather them as treasures. I rejoice over your faithfulness, not because it is perfect, but because it is persistent. Know this: faith is not measured by the constant absence of doubt or the perpetual feeling of happiness. True, resilient faith is the courage to continue seeking me, to continue trusting me, to continue loving me, even when your heart is heavy, even when your soul is exhausted, even when your mind is filled with questions. Your devotion matters immensely because it is the lifeline that keeps the connection between us open and flowing. It is the act of turning your face toward me, which allows me to pour my grace upon you. It draws you ever closer to the river of my spirit, where living water flows freely to quench every thirst, to heal every wound, and to soothe every ache. So do not let the voice of despair convince you that your efforts are meaningless or that your prayers are unheard. I am at work in your life in ways that you cannot yet perceive. My hands are moving, arranging, and creating behind the veil of what is visible. The angels I have sent to watch over you are not idle spectators. They are my active agents of love, laboring tirelessly in the spiritual realm on your behalf. They are guarding you from harms you do not see, guiding your thoughts toward hope, protecting your fragile spirit, and even intervening in circumstances in ways that are far beyond your current awareness. Though the burdens you carry may feel immense and crushingly personal, you are never, ever carrying them alone. I am with you. I am with you in the quiet moments before sleep. I am with you in the spaces between your thoughts, in the stillness where your soul longs to rest. Trust that the unseen work of my hands is meticulously preparing your heart for the joy that is to come, a joy that will be all the sweeter for the sorrow that preceded it. My precious child, I want you to consciously release your fear of being unfulfilled. This fear is a heavy chain. That desire for completeness, the deep longing for a heart unburdened by sorrow, is natural and good. I place that desire within you, but I am telling you now that fulfillment will not always arrive in the form you expect or on the timeline you have planned. Sometimes my greatest blessings are not solutions to your external problem, but transformations of your internal world. Sometimes I give you not what you ask for, but what you truly need. Sometimes, through experiences that feel profoundly challenging, I am teaching you patience so you can learn to rest in my timing. I am teaching you endurance so your spirit can become strong and unshakable. I am teaching you humility so you can open yourself to receive my grace more fully. Even when the path seems arduous and the terrain is rough, know with certainty that it is the way to greater intimacy with me. You are being refined, my child. Every moment that feels empty is an opportunity for me to come and fill that space with my own presence in ways that will ultimately astonish you. Do not let your sadness deceive you into believing that you are failing me or failing yourself. You are not failing. You are growing. Your heart's struggle is an integral part of your journey of spiritual maturation. I am here, walking with you every single step of the way. I am lifting you when you stumble and cannot rise on your own. I am comforting you when the world feels cold and you feel abandoned. I am holding you securely in the palm of my hand, and nothing can ever snatch you from my grasp. Even in your darkest hours, when you cannot see a single star in the sky, my light is near, and my love is closer still. You cannot see the full scope of what I am doing, but I ask you to trust that I am orchestrating all events, all encounters, all trials, and all blessings in your life for your ultimate good, and for the glorious expansion of your capacity to love and to be loved. Do not doubt my plans for you, my child. Do not give in to fear, for I am the eternal source of all that is true, all that is good, and all that is beautiful. I am the rest for the weary soul, the healing balm for the broken heart, the joy that transcends all circumstances and all understanding. Let me be your sanctuary. Let me be your refuge in the storm, your comfort in the sorrow, and your constant, unwavering companion on the road of life. Even when your heart trembles and your spirit feels weak, I am here. Hold fast to me. Lean your full weight upon me. Trust me with every fiber of your being, with every hope and every fear. I will never ever abandon you. I will never leave you to face the storms alone. I am with you now. I have always been with you, and I will be with you forever. My child, hear me now with the ears of your heart. It is a tender heart, and I know it feels the ache of unmet desires, the deep and persistent longing for something more, something greater than what the world has offered you. This longing is not a mistake, nor is it a flaw to be corrected. It is the echo of my own spirit calling from within you, a sacred homing beacon guiding you to remember who you truly are and where your true, unending joy resides. So do not be afraid to feel your feelings fully. Do not be afraid to grieve the losses. Do not be afraid to let your soul acknowledge the true weight it carries. For it is in your complete honesty, in your raw vulnerability, that I am able to meet you most fully and tenderly. I do not require your perfection. I do not demand that your heart be perpetually bright or untroubled. My love for you is not conditional upon your mood or your strength. I require only that you come to me, exactly as you are, in every single moment. Come to me with every sigh, with every tear, with every fragile hope that still flickers like a candle flame within you. You may wonder why the sorrow you feel has not yet been lifted. You may question if I truly hear your prayers, if I truly see the deep, secret yearning of your soul. Know this with a certainty that quiets all fear. I see it all. I hear it all. Every prayer, whether spoken aloud or thought in silence, every heartbeat that longs for me, I am aware of it and I am moving. Even when my movement is invisible to your eyes, trust that I am at work. Sometimes my timing is different from your own, for I see the entire tapestry of your life, not just the single thread of this moment. Sometimes my ways appear hidden because I am preparing you for a gift far greater, a joy far deeper than what you can presently imagine or contain. Trust that I am at work in the background of your life, shaping circumstances, arranging divine encounters, planting seeds of hope and healing in the soil of your heart, and gently guiding you toward a fullness you cannot yet comprehend. Nothing you experience is ever wasted in my economy. Nothing you feel is meaningless. Every single moment of your existence is infused with my purpose, even and especially when it is most difficult for you to perceive. Do not despair when the world seems to demand from you more than you feel you can give. Your limits are known to me, and I honor them. I see your weariness not as a sign of weakness, but as a sign that your heart is alive, that your spirit is sensitive to both the beauty and the pain of this world. Let me carry what has become too heavy for you, willfully and consciously place upon my shoulders the burdens that weigh down your soul. Give them to me. Release your grip. Let your tears flow freely and do not restrain them, for each one is precious to me. Each tear is a prayer, a liquidation of grief that cleanses the heart. I will gather them as treasures, and they will not be forgotten. I promise you this. I will turn your mourning into dancing, your songs of sorrow into hymns of joy, your longing into profound satisfaction, and your emptiness into a vessel brimming and overflowing with my love. You are not alone on this journey. I have placed my angels all around you, legions of them, spirits of guidance and protection to walk alongside you when you cannot see the way forward. They are with you even now as you read these words, watching over your heart, standing ready to bring a word of encouragement when your spirit falters. Trust that their gentle whispers, their quiet nudges, the sudden insights that come to you, those are the ways I often speak to you through the unseen realm. Sometimes their messages are delivered subtly, in a moment of quiet reflection, in the unexpected kindness of a stranger, in a song on the radio that speaks directly to your situation, in a line from a book that leaps out and lifts your soul. Be attentive to these small miracles, my child, for they are my love notes to you, constant reminders that you are never abandoned, that you are never forgotten, that you are always, always on my mind. Even now, as a trace of sadness lingers, I invite you to embrace me more deeply. Lean into the fullness of my presence. Open the floodgates of your heart and let me fill the spaces that feel empty and barren. Let me breathe new life and new hope into every corner of your being. You have sought fulfillment in the world, and the world has offered you temporary comforts. But I tell you now, the true, unshakable depth of joy is found only in me. My love is inexhaustible, unchanging, and unwavering. It is a river that never runs dry. It is a light that never fades. It is a fortress that can never be shaken. Come to me with your weariness, with your brokenness, with your questions, with your longing. Come to me and I will pour out upon you a peace that the world cannot give and cannot take away, a satisfaction that will endure through all seasons, a joy that will rise like the dawn, even from the ashes of your deepest pain. I see beyond the veil of this present moment. I see the whole picture. I see the sorrow, the confusion, and the ache of your heart. I see the dreams you have hoped for and the disappointments that have come instead. I see the moments when you have fallen and the strength with which you have risen again. All of these things, the joys and the struggles alike, are threads in the magnificent tapestry of your life, which I am weaving with infinite wisdom and love. The pattern may seem chaotic and unclear to you from your vantage point, but I promise you, in time, every thread will find its perfect place, and you will behold the stunning beauty of what I have created in and through you. Allow your heart to open fully to me, even if it trembles with fear as it opens. Lay bare your deepest longings, your secret pains, and your hidden desires. Speak honestly to me, for I know your heart better than you know it yourself. I hear every unspoken word. I understand every tear that is yet to fall. And I say to you now, I am enough. I am more than enough to fill your emptiness, to heal your wounds, to restore what has been lost, and to make your heart overflow with a joy that cannot be contained or taken away. You are safe in my embrace. There is no sorrow too great that I cannot carry it with you. There is no darkness so deep that my light cannot penetrate it. Do not fall into the trap of comparing your journey with the journey of others. Your path is uniquely yours, designed by me with perfect love for you alone. The timing of my blessings in your life is perfect. What seems delayed to your eyes is perfectly on time in my grand design. I am never late, and I am never unmindful of your needs. Even in those moments when it feels as if I have turned away, I am nearer than ever, actively working to bring light into your darkness, peace into your unrest, and hope into your despair. Trust that my love is faithful, that my purposes for you are good, and that my heart beats with an unwavering desire for your truest and deepest joy. You may ask why fulfillment eludes you, why the sorrow seems to linger despite your faith. My child, the answer is not always simple, for my ways are higher than your ways. Sometimes sorrow exists to deepen your understanding of love, to make you more compassionate to others who suffer. Sometimes longing exists to awaken your soul to the sheer beauty and necessity of my presence. Sometimes the emptiness you feel is the fertile, tilled soil in which I am planting seeds of 𝐆𝐃, seeds that will one day bloom into blessings more glorious than you can currently imagine. I am always teaching, always guiding, always loving. And even when you do not perceive it, your entire journey is under the careful, loving watch of my eyes. And every single step, even the painful ones, is moving you toward the joy I have prepared for you from the beginning of time. My child, lift your eyes to me. Let your spirit reach for me, even in its weakness. Let your heart breathe in my love and know, deep in your bones, that you are cherished beyond measure. Let your prayers rise like sweet incense, and let your hope in me be the anchor for your soul. Even in the midst of pain, even in the shadow of sadness, I am here, and I am good. Let the light of my presence illuminate the darkest corners of your heart. Let my love transform your sorrow into strength, your longing into a holy desire for what is eternal, and your weariness into a quiet, profound confidence that you are never, ever alone. Do not be afraid of the silence that sometimes surrounds you. Do not fear the waiting, the uncertainty, the moments when it seems that answers are distant. In these sacred times, I am teaching your soul the deep spiritual arts of trust, surrender, and utter reliance upon me. Every season of waiting is a hidden season of growth. Every challenge is an opportunity to anchor yourself more deeply in my love. Do not measure my goodness by what your eyes can see, or by the speed with which your desires are fulfilled. Measure my goodness by the absolute constancy of my presence, by the steadfastness of my heart toward you, by the unshakable truth that you are always hailed, always cherished, always known, and always loved. You may at times feel unworthy of my love. You may feel that your mistakes, your doubts, or your failings have created a chasm between us. I say to you now, with all the love of my being, nothing can separate you from my love. Not your sorrow, not your shame, not your fear, not your wandering thoughts. I am with you in every moment. I am with you in the darkness, and I am with you in the light. I am with you in the places where you feel strong and in the places where you feel weak. You are mine, and I rejoice over you with singing. You are my beloved, and there is nothing in heaven or on earth that can ever diminish the depth of my care for you. My child, do not be afraid to seek me with your whole heart. Let your longing drive you closer to me. Let your emptiness serve as a constant reminder that your true and lasting fulfillment comes only from a heart that is aligned with mine. I am calling you to trust in my infinite wisdom, to rest in my perfect timing, to surrender every worry, every fear, and every expectation into my capable hands. For I know what is best for you, and I know the fullness of joy that I desire to give you. Even when the path is unclear, even when your heart is heavy, I am leading you. Follow me with faith, with patience, and with courage. I am your guide, your companion, your father, and your dearest friend. Let every sorrow you have experienced become a doorway to my presence. Let every moment of longing become another step toward deeper intimacy with me. Let every tear be a reminder that you are alive, that your heart is capable of great love, and that your soul is capable of receiving all that I have for you. I will not abandon you. I will not leave you to face life's trials alone. I am with you in every breath you take, every beat of your heart, every thought that crosses your mind. Your life is infinitely precious to me, and every part of your journey matters. I am shaping you, strengthening you, and preparing you for a joy that is beyond your current understanding. Do not fear the challenges that lie ahead. They are not punishments, nor are they signs of my absence. They are opportunities for you to deepen your trust in me, to refine the character of your heart, and to learn the profound beauty of relying on my strength instead of your own. Even in your pain, even in your struggles, I am present. I am working to bring good from every circumstance, wisdom from every difficulty, and peace from every storm. Your heart may ache now, but it is being prepared and expanded to receive a joy that is deep, lasting, and unshakable. I am with you in every step, in every stumble, and in every triumph. You are not alone. Do not allow your mind to dwell in the barren land of despair. Cast your cares upon me, for I care for you more deeply than you can ever know. Release the burdens you were never designed to carry by yourself. Let your heart breathe in my love and let your spirit rest in my unwavering care. The world may change, circumstances may shift, people may come and go, but my love for you remains constant and eternal. My child, I am everlasting. I am unchanging. I am always near, always listening, always ready to embrace you with infinite tenderness and compassion. Come to me now with every fragment of your heart and let me make you whole. Let me renew your spirit. Let me heal your wounds, comfort your sorrows, and fill your emptiness with a joy that will sustain you now and for all eternity. Amen.